How's it going, everyone? My name's Aiden. Welcome back. Today's day 273 of Post back on this channel. Back in the journey once again. Hopefully, you all are having such a great Wednesday today and another day in the week. Of course, we are back 2 more days until the weekend, so let's keep on pushing through and keep on going. But with that being said, today's message that I want to talk about is genuine, real connection is the gift. And before we get into today's message, let's talk about the day real quick. Woke up this morning, went on a 2.5 mile run. Was shooting for three, but the 2.5 was just okay. And I decided to walk home. There was a nice breeze outside. Chilled, went to class on Zoom. That was pretty fun. First time I've ever shared my answers in class, and I feel pretty comfortable now talking. So that I'm really proud of myself for that. Other than that, the only thing I really look forward to is probably, journaling a little bit, then doing some homework and going to bed. So that'll be good. But back to today's message. Genuine, real connection is a gift. I think in life, we try to perfect ourselves for that person, for our friends, for our family. We want people to see the best versions of ourselves. But the thing is, people don't crave perfection. They crave genuine and real connection. If everyone craved perfection, I'm not going to lie, we would have a hard time of having friendships, having relationships, because at the end of the day, you are not always going to be perfect, at least in your own way. You are not always going to be the best version of yourself. The bad days can ruin the perception of who you are. The bad moments in your life can, kind of angle your perspective in a way. You aren't always going to be the best you. But what you can do for yourself is try to create and incorporate genuine connection with people. When people talk to you, they may not remember every single word that you say, but they will remember how they made you feel heard, seen, and felt like someone was really there for them. I always take it back to the friendships that I have right now. The friends and people that I have around me, you know, stand no chance to anything in my life. Like, what I mean by that, that was worded pretty poorly, but what I mean by that is the people that I have around me are the best damn things that I have. Because in order to have a good or better version of yourself, you have to incorporate great people around you. And I know that my friends, they don't really care, that I'm always the best version of myself. Instead, what they care about is if I'm doing good, is if, we are having genuine connection, you know, not trying to BS them or lie to them or, make them feel a certain way. They care about connection. And I think that's what every person really cares about. Even having a relationship, I've always thought that I have to be the best version of myself in order to be in a relationship. That's not true. That's not true. And that's like one of my biggest red flags is that I always think that I have to be the best version of myself every single time in order to maintain a good relationship. Now, mind you, being I haven't been in a relationship in almost it's been 4.5 years, and kind of everything that I've learned from the last relationship I was in to now, that I don't have to be the best version of myself, but the thing is, like, I want to be, like, I crave to be perfect for that person, you know that is going to be for me and for my future. But that's not true. It's that that person is going to want to crave, sure, they want to crave a great version of me, but they want a genuine connection. They want someone, who is actually deeply caring as they say they are, actually, you know, effort putting in, like they say they want to, that they want someone to just be genuine. They just want that. Type shit. So understand that people in your life, or people that you will meet in your life, they don't always just want, you know, the perfect version of you. They want an actual connection. They want, something that is going to keep them happy long term and not just short term. That makes sense. I think, it's really important to take time and understand yourself. Working on yourself every single day is a great thing to do. And also, kind of reverting back to what I was saying about relationships, the person that you're with, if they do not want to see you grow with them, that is not your person. If they don't, wish for you to have, confidence and, wanting to be successful with them, that is not your person. That is somebody that, only wants to see success for themselves, but will not applaud for you, when it's your time to shine. You have to find people, or find that somebody that wants to build a connection with you and not just see you at the highest arc of your mountain. That's something that hits me hard and I do think about, and that's why, like, I'm long term yearning for somebody, bro. Like, nobody does it these days, but I'm yearning. I'm yearning. I'm telling you, I'm gonna find the right person, but I'm yearning. Um, but yeah, guys, with that being said, I hope you all have such a great rest of the evening. And remember to take care of yourself, use it every matter, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care.